Weep! Shut up. You shut up too! Hey guys, it's Joe. I'm here reviewing Back in Test. This is my third time recording this part because I'm getting really frustrated because it keeps on cutting out the sound and I don't know why. So here's the review. I'm gonna start it off like any other reviewer would with the characters and story, get to the more technical stuff like animation and sound, and then give my final verdict from all of that. So yeah, enjoy. The characters in the show are pretty well done. There's Akihisa, he's the main character. He's basically an idiot who basically failed the latest test, which got put in class F, which is the lowest class, whereupon he is greeted by majority of his friends too, such as Yuji, who is his best friend, who is basically, he's pretty stupid too, but he's also very genius with his planning, and he's basically the one who plans out all of their battles with the other classes. There's Himeji, who is the girl who Akihisa likes, and she basically ended up in their class, even though she's really smart, because she was ill on the day of the tests, which got her kicked out. There's also Minami, I keep forgetting everybody's name, and she is a girl from Germany who basically fancies Akihisa and stuff, so you know, it's got a typical love triangle like most anime have, but this one is a bit entertaining because both sides actually I'm not even going to go into detail, but yeah. There's Kota Tsuchiya, who is my personal favourite character, who is also known as Ninja Pervert or Mutsurini, or however you pronounce it, but he's basically there to be the pervy character of the show. He like runs around with a camera and basically ninjas around taking pervy pictures and stuff, and gets frequent nosebleeds from it because of that thing where they get nosebleeds whenever they see things that I'm not going to go into detail. And there's also Hideyoshi, who is the guy character who is often mistaken for a girl. Yes, Hideyoshi is a trap, and it is a recurring joke in the show. And the whole show is basically full of jokes. It's funny, the characters are nice, colourful and fun, and it's a really good show. It's funny. It's good if you're looking for a comedy. The story of the show is pretty straightforward. I've kind of explained it partially. Basically, the school punishes those who are very shit at it because their avatars will be weak and stuff. So they're always stuck in the worst class where they get the worst equipment and stuff. And basically, the highest class, Class A, they get their own, well, you actually see their room looks like a freaking room you'd see in a mansion, so yeah. And basically, the whole point of the show is the classes can battle each other, and the class that wins the battle is the one that gets the classroom. So, it's like, say, Class F was to go and challenge Class E to a class war, and they defeated the representative of Class E, then Class F would basically get Class E's classroom, while Class E could be stuck in Class F's room until they beat the higher up class. But that's basically the story of the show. At least the first season. It has 2 seasons, by the way. I've only got season 1 on DVD, but yeah. The show doesn't really have any, like, memorable moments of like animation and stuff, because you know it isn't meant to be like the next biggest beautiful show. It sticks with it being a comedy and does its job well. So if you're looking for like, you know, the next freaking best looking anime out there, you're probably not going to be looking at this one very long, because the animation is well done and everything, but you know, there's nothing really special about it. And same with the soundtrack, I suppose. I don't really recall any moments from the soundtrack that were really suiting. Well, it was suiting, but you know, memorable. Like, you know, songs like "Before My Body Is Dry" from Kill la Kill. That is a memorable as hell song, because you can't get it out of your head. You can't. You can't. But yeah. I'm reviewing this while I got a cold, by the way, just saying. But yeah. Also, another thing about the show is it's funny. It's like really funny. Like, it's probably one of the most memorable funny shows I've watched, because I've seen plenty of comedy anime and they haven't been able to keep me interested for long either, because they spent too much time trying to be funny or something else. But this one kept me hooked, because I would say it was semi-serious at some moments. People are probably gonna hate me, like there might be people who thought the moments were actually serious, so people are gonna hate me for this, but I never found any moments really serious except for the moments where, you know, Akihisa develops his relationship with Himeji and Minami, and whenever Yuji and that girl have their moments. Those moments are pretty serious, yeah, but they're not very long. Like, if you're looking for a serious anime, this one really will not be for you. It's like something just to sit down and have a laugh at, basically, is what I'm trying to get at here. I'm not roasting the anime by any means. I love it, it's funny. It's just not something you take seriously. Like, don't. Okay? I mean, you probably should get that you don't take it seriously by the end of the first episode, you know, with trap jokes, pervert jokes, and other stuff. But yeah, that's Baka and Test. If I was to give it a rating, I don't know, I'll need to think of that one. Story-wise, I'd give it about a 8. It is original. Like, some of the development might not seem all that original and stuff, but the actual plot of it is original. Like, the plot points, like, you know, the school's battle system and all that, that's pretty original, so I give that about 8 out of 10. Characters get a 9 out of 10 because they're all big, colourful, there's plenty of them, it's nice, especially with the chibi versions being pretty funny, and the way the chibi ones attack add to the humour sometimes. Like I said, animation, it is good, it's decent, there's no point where it's bad, but there's no point where it's good either, so that'll get about 7 out of 10 because they kept it decent and it didn't go bad either. Same with the soundtrack, that gets a 7 out of 10, and yeah. So my final verdict on the show would be, just thinking here, just adding up the scores, doing some maths in my head, so my final verdict would be 8.2 out of 10. Yeah, I recommend you watch the show if you're looking for a comedy, and the show is good at its job of being a comedy, and it's really funny, so I'd recommend it. Again, the Runs for Comedy. I've said it like 3 times now. You should probably watch this if you like comedy. But yeah. But anyway, it's probably the most memorable comedy show I've watched. Comedy anime I've watched. It was... anime is a show, so I don't even know where I'm going with this, but yeah. Anyway, that was my opinion on Baka and Test. Let me know what you thought about my comments on it, and help me know how I can improve, because I'm not really experienced with this reviewing stuff right now. I've never done it before. Like, I've played games on my other YouTube channel, and I've played music on my other YouTube channel, but yeah, please tell me what you thought in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye.